My name is Geeta Salunke. I am Assistant Professor in Department of ENTC Engineering at AISSMS Institute of Information Technology. Today I am going to explain DC motor of electrical circuits. First of all, we will see working principle of DC motor. When an electric current passes through a coil in a magnetic field, the magnetic force produces a torque which turns the DC motor. This is the principle of DC motor. Now we'll see how to find out the direction of force in DC motor using left hand rule. If we place our middle finger, first finger and thumb right angle to each other, then the middle finger indicates the direction of current, first finger indicates the direction of magnetic field, then the direction of thumb gives the direction of force. This is left hand rule. Now we'll see back EMF equation. Equation of back EMF is given as RA equal to V minus EB divided by RA. That's why back EMF EB equal to V minus RA. What is the significance of back EMF? Due to presence of back EMF, DC motor becomes regulating machine. That is, motor adjusts itself to draw the armature current just enough to satisfy the load demand. Now we'll see classification of DC motor. There are three types of DC motors: shunt motor, series motor, compound motor. Again, compound motors are of two types: differential compound, cumulative compound. In case of DC series motor, the series field winding is series with the armature winding. That's why IL equal to ISE equal to IA, and these are the equations of voltage and flux. In case of DC shunt motor, the shunt field winding is parallel to the armature winding. So IL equal to IA plus ISH, and this is the equation of current and voltage. And in case of short shunt compound motor, the shunt field winding parallel to the armature winding, and both are in series with the series field winding. And in case of long shunt compound motor, the shunt field winding is parallel with the series combination of series field winding and armature winding. Now we'll see torque equation. Let TA equal to gross torque developed, P equal to number of poles, N equal to speed of rotor in RPM, Z equal to number of armature conductors, phi equal to flux per pole, A equal to number of parallel paths, EB equal to back EMF. Then the mechanical power developed equal to TA into omega, and the electrical equivalent of gross mechanical power developed in armature equal to EB into IA. When we equate these two terms, EB equal to phi P N Z divided by 60A. So the torque equation is given as 0.1595 IA PZ divided by A. Now we'll see characteristics of DC motor. Torque armature current characteristics, speed armature current characteristics, and speed torque characteristics. In case of armature current and torque characteristics, as armature current increases, torque also increases. And when armature current increases, speed decreases. And when torque increases, speed decreases. These are the characteristics of DC series motor. Now we'll see characteristics of DC shunt motor. As armature current increases, torque also linearly increases. When armature current increases, speed ideally it should be constant but somewhat decreasing. And when torque increases, speed slowly decreases. These are the characteristics of DC shunt motor. Now the graph shows characteristics of DC compound motor. This is graph for cumulative compound. This is for differential compound. And this is the graph for armature current and speed for differential compound and cumulative compound. These are the characteristics of DC compound motor. This is about the DC motor. Thank you.